See what everybody's doing here. Nagy's lair. Yep, Blackbear. Blackbear. 3x 3 eyes is in Blackbear. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Let's loot up here. Okay, nothing there. Let's get back up here towards the ruins. There's always more mobs here. Ah, we got an orc pawn. That's good. I'm going to stay around the ruins a little bit more. Try to get to level 5 because what's happening is the mercs, since I'm using the apprentice mercs, they tend to run away and not help. They lose confidence if you get too many mobs or if they're too high level. So we want to get up. We'll probably get to level 5 here. If the experience is not too slow, we'll see. Okay, and then we'll move on to Orkill, and then we want to move into Crushbone. Come on, sir. Go down. Let's do it. Don't be weird. Hey, he's going to try to run, of course. Okay. Forgot I've got the little spells I can cast. Yep. Pretty decent cooldown on that one. Alright, so yeah. 34%. Let's see what this next one gives us. The blues here are probably weren't going to give us that much experience. Yeah, they're not really going to give us much experience. So let's test it, guys. Let's head back over to Orc Hill and try it out. It'll be a little crazy if we start getting ads and start getting red mobs. But we'll try it. Merc's not classic. Kappas, no, it's not. We're doing like a quasi classic guild. The main goal of this, we just want to enjoy the old content again. And what we're doing, Kappas, is we're using mercs if you don't have guild groups. We're letting people use mercs. I'm personally using the apprentice mercs because they're a lot weaker, so they're not that strong. It's just something to fill out the groups until we can get some guild groups and stuff like that. And a lot of times, because I stream and because I do different things on stream, it's better for me to group by myself rather than bog everybody down, because I hate having to keep people to slow people down, you know. So I don't know if I want to get that. So that being said, the main point is we don't want to trivialize content, obviously. So we're not looting any Defiant gear. We're not looting any of the Defiant Augs, any of that stuff. We're not fighting in any of the new zones. We're not doing any of the newbie quests. You'll see the list of the rules there if you want to take a look at that. And basically, that's going to help us kind of guide ourselves to making it a quasi-classic guild. Again, we don't want to trivialize the content, but we're doing we're using some mercs just to kind of fill out until we can get. Now, I know a lot of the guys are doing guild groups, and then they don't have mercs in those, and the same thing with me. If I'm in a guild group, we're not going to have the mercs. So, but you're right, it's not strictly a classic, you know, hardcore, rigid. Let's see if we can get this guy, or if we're going to get all three. Good, we got one. Should be able to take this one and then get the other two down there. That shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll make our way around the hill and get the other guys as well. And as you can see, the mercs, they're okay, but they don't do a lot of DPS. So really, players would be better. They're just kind of fillers, you know. Come on, go down, sir. I think they're supposed to make a new classic server. They are, Kappas, and it's interesting you missed that. We were talking about that the other day. There are different options they provided on the vote, and I'm really curious to see how people voted on that. I voted for options 4, which was the idea is to have a server that's a classic server that caps out at a specific point and stops, right? So that is what I voted for, because it'd be cool to see a classic server that stops at like Luklin or POP or Eldons or whatever, and then you go from there, right? So that's the one I voted for. Option 5 is also very interesting, Kappas, because option 5... actually, I don't want this. I want main assist, not puller. Option 5 was like a seasonal type thing where you have... come on, you guys. Help me out. There we go. Help me out. There we go. See, the mercs are a little finicky. Option 5 is like a seasonal thing where you'd start off, you'd get in your guild, and you progress, right? You progress, and you go, and you go, and you go. And then at some point, the season ends, right? So at some point, the season ends, and then they rate the guilds and the players who did the highest. So, kind of mess up the game. Do you think so, Kappas? So you're not a big fan of POP, huh? I personally love POP. I know a lot of people feel the way you do because of all the flagging and the keying that had to go on, and people got really frustrated with that. So I can definitely see where a lot of people would think that. I personally enjoy POP. I have a lot of fond memories of POP because we raided in POV and had a good time with that. But yeah, there are a lot of people that believe the way you do, man. All right, so let's get this guy down. It'll be so nice whenever I have... Oh, man, this is going to be bad. Woo! It'll be so nice when I can finally get snare and not have these runners, right, guys? All right, let's loot up. Get every little platinum, every little copper and gold that we can get, guys. I've got good memories of POP. I left high-end rating and guys got a friends. Yeah, Evil Imp. I'm the same way. So much no drop gear and instance travel. Kiro, I love POP as well, and that's where I would lock it off. Also played on a PvP server. Yeah, Kappas, and you know what's interesting, Kappas, is that's a great point. And Evil Imp, I feel the same way as you, and Kiro as well. I think what's going to happen, guys, is you're going to have a lot of different people who have different memories, right? Different memories of how the game went, and what EQ meant to them, right? So I think it's going to all boil down to what did you do? How did you enjoy the game, and what do you remember about it? So no doubt it's really going to be. Come on back here, sir. It's really going to depend on your basic memories, you know. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like that instant travel. Good, we got some sellables here. Nice. Been considering leveling an L down with my 2 boxing. I hear it's an interesting option. It is, Evil Imp. It is, up until like 65 or even 70. I forget where they stop off at. But we are probably going to do Eldon eventually on this. We'll unlock Eldon in this guild probably. So should be fun. All right, so okay, those guys are down. Let's pull these 2 guys here if they're not red. They're not. Perfect. So let's pull these guys up. Come on, sir. Don't be weird. Oh, I thought I had myself marked. I didn't. I didn't have myself marked as puller. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we're cooking with some hot grease. Get over into camp, sir. All right. So we got to watch and make sure this guy doesn't try to run. The first one won't. We don't have to worry about the first one running because it's social. He's got a friend. We got to make sure that, make sure the second one doesn't try running. Not putting out a lot of DPS yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Good. Start on this next guy. Pull him back. If he'll cooperate. Have failed to taunt. Let's throw some heals on. Marlock over to North Quenos. Oh, speaking of which, Marlock, I've got to put your guild name, Markariah. I've got to mark you down. That as your stream. Put your stream name on there so everybody will know who you are. He wants to be difficult, huh? All right, let's move her up closer. Now he'll help. Okay. No problem, Markaliah. No problem. All right, sir. Don't be weird. There we go. All right. Crush bone belt. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do those. Turn those in. Okay, so first things first. Throw a couple of heals here. Be nice when I get to level 9 and actually get a better heal. That'll be good. Alright, have a seat. Alt G. Let's see. Marlock. Notes. Markaraya. Raya. Good. Good, good. There we go. Alright. Kiro, you can get some pieces of armor from turning in those too. Yeah, you can. That's true. I'm trying to remember. You have to turn those into Caledon, don't you? So, I don't know. I guess I could loot them. I just don't know if I'm going to make my way over there, you know? Shamans start getting really good at 24. Yeah, I've actually played Shamans in other box groups that I've done, Kappas, and I really love the Shamans. I love their versatility with the buffs, the ability to heal. They can do some good dot and direct damage abilities. So I really like Shamans. I think they're a great. They fit several different great roles in groups and in guilds. So yeah, really love Shamans, man. Looking forward to playing this one this time around. So. And I'm going to work on earning some money and get a mount for that shaman. Caledon Warrior Guild, and if you have spare bone chips, Cleric Caledon Guild. Right. I probably won't do the bone chips because I think there's going to be enough people in the guild who need. Oh boy. Come here. Don't be weird. There we go. Alright, Orc Pawn. Come back to camp, Orc Pawn. There we go. This guy will go down quick. There we go. Another weapon. That's always good. Those are going to be good money makers, right? Early on. Looting everything is important early on. Blackbear Fane's sick experience. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, so let's get these guys. We have 3 here. Hopefully none of them will be red. Good. None of them are red, so we shouldn't have a problem. We'll see if the mercs cooperate here. Good, good. Good, let's get these down. Hits me. Feel free to grab one of those if you want, buddy. I'm not trying to steal all the mobs, man. Grab one of those. I would invite you back in the grill. Yeah, hits me. Feel free, buddy. Absolutely, man. I'm fine, but yeah, definitely grab one of those, man. I'm not trying to steal all the mobs, and I would get you back in the group, but I don't have much more time. We're about to actually finish up the stream, so. All right, let's get this guy down. Good. Let's get on this one next. Come on, buddy. Get after him, little rogue merc. Get after him. Get after him. There we go. There we go. Woo! Level 5. Level 5, boys and girls. We're getting up there. I'm off like a herd of turtles. Off like a herd of turtles. Thank you there, Hits Me. Appreciate the help, buddy. All right, another weapon to sell. Thank you, thank you. Poor Siphon. I know Siphon can't hear us in the chat. Alright, good. Just loot this junk. Okay, that's hits me. Okay, good. Alright. Level 5, good. We'll have some new spells to memorize there. Okay, let's move back over, work our way back here. We'll take out the Centurion while we're at it. Let's get Puller off, because a lot of times the mercs do funny things when you're marked as Puller. There we go. There she comes. They're coming in now. It's going to be stuck. So my guy's going to be stuck at the 20 damage level cap for a little while until the damage cap comes off at, I believe it comes off at 20 or 21 actually. So it'll be a little while before we can actually beat that cap, but it's all right.